Good day, Earthlings. This is the campus building of Brak University, located in Dhaka, Bangladesh. And this is the immediate vicinity surrounding that area. This is the Burj Al Khalifa, one of the world's tallest skyscrapers. And this is where the workers live. Without having to look up any statistics, you can tell that those places have a serious wealth and class disparity issue. Tall corporate buildings on one side and slums on the other side of the city. By the way, does this remind you of a particular game or anime?
Can't deny it, it's all true. But everybody still wants to live here, and it keeps you going.
Most people would not want that kind of future because, let's be honest, we are not gonna be edge runners or some shit. At best, we'll be living in the pod and eating the bugs.
It tastes just as crunchy and is actually way more nutritious than oats. Just add some soy milk and yumma yumma.
Anyways, I'm not here to yap about cyberpunk. I'm here to yap about this video.
This is an aerial view of the city of Cairo. It has within itself over 22 million inhabitants. More than the combined population of Sweden, Norway, and Denmark.
By the way, yes, we are doing political commentary now. But you're supposed to be a funny music channel. Don't worry, you'll like it. If you don't, you are
ignorant, retarded.
I dare you to name a single important person that came from this place. One innovation, one scientific discovery, just one cultural contribution made by any of the 22 million people living there. That's right, you can't.
just like most of humanity. Okay, got it.
Despite these cities combined having a population higher than Germany, they have failed to produce another Gutenberg, Planck, or Benz.
You missed the most important guy. I know he's not originally from Germany, but come on, give him credit.
These cities don't manufacture inventors, they don't manufacture progress, they don't manufacture culture, they don't manufacture innovation, they just endlessly produce humans and waste.
I won't call them waste. At least they're doing a job that requires them to do something, unlike middle management or HR.
These megacities are human existence reduced to the most basic level, just a biomass breathing, consuming, and excreting waste. There is nothing valuable in these cities apart from the dirt cheap supply of labor.
I agree with him, but that's kind of the point. People working their asses off for the benefit of those in the upper echelons of society.
These cities are just meat aggregates. They have no value to the world. If any one of them were to be wiped off the face of the earth someday, nobody would notice that 20 million people were just evaporated into nothing.
Yeah, bro, nobody would notice if the global supply chain is broken and basic shit like food and clothing doubles in price in the West.
Apart from the corporations that have outsourced their production to there.
Listen, Choom, I don't like licking the corporate boots, but it is what it is, right? They got you wrapped around their fingers. I mean, how many people, especially in urban areas, can make their own food or sew their own clothes?
The noise, the endless labor, making knockoff Jordans for a living in 14-hour shifts.
Okay, just a second, I gotta put this here.
Oh man, brother, that ain't Jordan, man.
Entire millions live like that from birth till they end up dying in some freakish, lively work accident and are dumped in some mass grave.
I'm not sure if he's feeling pity or disgust or a mix of both.
People living in these cities have essentially evolved to live like insects. They are effectively slaves. They drink dirty water. They eat rotten food. They breathe polluted air. They live in dirty, extremely crammed holes. They are insects.
Evolved to live like insects. Do you mean that as an insult? Listen, Choom, I'm totally fine with third world slander, but I will not tolerate slander against the Roach King.
They eat slop, drink polluted water, have an IQ of 81.
Okay, what's with people's obsession with the IQ statistics? Even if you're living in a developed country, when was the last time you saw somebody give a legit verifiable IQ test, let alone in a third world country?
When talking about city aesthetics, it's inevitable that you'll encounter at some point Redditors that claim that American suburbs are the worst thing that has ever happened, that they are dystopian, unlivable hellholes.
Because they represent hacking colonization and segregation. You should be more like this guy, you chud.
Today, I'm decolonizing the countryside. I then removed all the exclusionary local signage I could find and replaced it with more inclusive, open border messages.
Suburbia is not perfect, but it is indicative of a time when the white man was to be respected in his servitude to the system because he was needed to grow the economy. Nowadays, he can be replaced by 20 guerrillian Indians that will grow the economy for far cheaper.
Holy shit, Choom. Are you telling me that having white skin does not save you from corporate greed? I gotta tell my slave to stop wasting his money on skin bleaching products and cybernetic A10 blue eyes. I'll tell him, you look handsome just the way you...
So why do so many people support transplanting this biomass from Mumbai, Mexico City, Lima, or Cairo into our beloved West?
You know, funnily enough, as reported to me by my mind-controlled slave, his people would not warmly welcome foreigners from other third world countries because they either see them as equally shit or even beneath them. But it's a different story if you're a white guy.
Assalamu alaikum.
What's happened?
What?
What's happened?
What's happening?
Yes.
Oh, just
are
shopping.
You fine? Are you fine?
I'm good. Thank you so much, sir.
Which country you came here?
America.
America.
Yes.
Yes, Bangladesh is a beautiful country.
Oh my god, bro.
Nice to meet you, brother. Thank you so much for saying hi.
A few moments later.
I'm starting to realize that I might have a very loyal fan base following me here.
You know, I like foreigner people so much, you know?
Oh,
You're so beautiful.
oh my gosh, I appreciate that he called me.
Third worlders don't become Westerners. They turn the West into the third world. Case in point, go to any large Western European capital and enjoy the sights and sounds.
Okay, agreed, but let me show you a little bit of nuance. Reported by my mind-controlled slave, there has been a shift of what type of people in his country want to migrate to Western countries. There used to be a time when the only immigrants were either rich people who did not fit in, or talented, skilled people who wanted to move to an environment suited to achieve their potential. Because this ain't it, son. These people had the ability to be integrated in those societies. Because of mass immigration, they have people going there who would never be able to fit into a Western society. They were just not raised that way. They are migrating because they heard their relatives or neighbors are living a great life there. They also see immigration to a Western country as a way to climb the social hierarchy back home. They will sell everything they have, their inheritance, land and house, just to be able to afford immigration, in hopes they can flex to those back home by saying, "Ha, you thought I would never amount to nothing. You are still in that place while I live in London." Yes, just living in the West in their minds makes them automatically better. Ha, Mr. Quid Bhai, long time no see. So glad to meet you. Glad to meet you too, fictional character I just created for a stereotypical depiction, bhai. By the way, how's your son doing? Oh, he is doing great. I always called him a good-for-nothing loser, but now I'm proud of him. Oh, that's great. What's he doing? He is living in London. Okay, what's he doing? I told you he's living in London. Yeah, but what's he doing for a living in London? He's an Uber driver.
And listen, I can find sympathy for people from the third world because they do suffer. But I also can find reasons as to why I don't want these people and their ways of life around me. Yeah, their culture and ways of life are a product of poverty. So, do I have a moral obligation to dilute and ruin my culture and my ways of life?
No, he does not. Especially not at the cost of his own well-being. And I'm not gonna appeal to empathy.
I can't stand the word empathy. Actually, I think empathy is
Retarded.
You Earthlings do have empathy, but not in the broader sense. Most people cannot genuinely feel empathy for strangers. This explains why even the civilized invaders do not feel that much of remorse when engaging in some coercive cuddling with the natives.
Listen, I dislike sexual assault as much as the next guy. That's some bad stuff. But
So a few of the immigrants who are not so morally sound engaging in that kind of activity is not so unexpected. All of you Earthlings are inherently at least a little bit selfish, so nobody is obliged to welcome refugees with open arms or open legs.
It's a fear of being replaced by cheaper workers and having to endure worse pay and worse conditions. It's a fear of your neighborhoods being turned into affordable housing for migrants. It's a fear of becoming part of the biomass of the third world.
His fears are rational. Any of you watching from any Western country, your fears are rational. But if you want my advice, all I could say is be considerate. All of you Earthlings bleed red, shit brown, and coom white. Don't lean into extremes, and remember that the real enemies are in the Arasaka Towers. And when they decide to turn everyone into a biomass, Atom Smasher is not gonna discriminate on skin color. Please leave a like and subscribe if you liked the video. And if you didn't,
You should love yourself now.